Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, Creatively Sandra. Thank you for returning, and if you are new here, I'm Sandra, and thank you so much for joining. Today is Pin Me Up Wednesday. I have got a trade haul for you. It's amazing, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. I went to, well, first of all, let me tell you about Pin Me Up Wednesday. It is a collaborative posting day of videos where we celebrate, share, show the pins that we have collected, either pin collections, purchases, trades, gifts, anything pin related. You can join in as well. You just add hashtag Pin Me Up Wednesday. I want to thank the ladies who created this. I will leave all their channels listed below, but Shay and Devaney and Deara and Stephanie, and you'll see their channel information, as well as you can search on Pin Me Up Wednesday to see anybody else participating in the collaboration. So I went to a in-person pin event here in Orlando. It is the Figment guy pin trading Disney event, and he has several a year, normally like 4 a year. I think he threw in an extra this year because of the um, Disney After Dark event. They had like a finale day afterwards, and he also teams up with GoPin Pro. I will post his information. I don't have, I thought I brought home his card, but you'll see a little clip of him coming up next, as well as just a little visual of what the venue looked like. It is lots of tables, lots of traders. You can reserve a table to sit at and trade your pins. You can just walk around. It's a free event at a hotel with a big banquet room. So nice facilities. And then there's also free parking always when he has these events. So that's a big plus. And they're really easy to get into, easy to get in and out. There's prizes all day. They call prizes every hour. So there's drawings. You can purchase raffle tickets. You can earn raffle tickets. So just all kinds of fun going on. But I have to say, this was my very best in-person trading event haul. So I'm dying to show you guys what I got. So check out a couple clips and stay tuned and we'll dive into it. Okay, I don't know where to start, but I got some good stuff. And I had lots to trade. I had been building up traders, trying to build up higher value, but one of the nice things is there are many collectors at the event that trade up, meaning they do whatnot sales or other types of sales where they're looking for smaller value pins to have as well. So you may want something of higher value they have, and they'll pick out the equivalent pins in your traders to match that. And so I was able to do that with several to get some beautiful pins. So one of the first trades I did, I got these up pins, and I'm going to show you these. So these are from Walt Disney Imagineering. So they are exclusives to, I think, cast members and California residents. I'm not positive about the California residents, but you guys know, if you've watched my videos in the past or others that talk about some of these exclusive pins that are in the really low numbers of edition size, those are the hard ones to get. And when they come out, they immediately, the people who get them, they immediately go double, triple, sometimes much more in value. So these are ones I wanted that I hadn't been able to get previously, and it is Carl. It is Carl on the balloons, and they had a whole series of these with all of the characters. And what I like is, look at that shine. And you guys know I am working on a new upboard. I don't know if you know, actually. I will try to post the video here of my friend Pam gifted me a amazing pin board that I am in the process of carefully choosing my pins for. I have one more box to arrive that I have pins, and then I'm going to work it out. Anyway, this is Carl, as it's young Carl, so that is important. And the Walt Disney Imagineering I got a new phone and my camera's a little different, so it kind of like focuses better if I go out and then in. But this is what the backer looks like. This is a tiny one, but I think they're normally like, yeah, they are. They're sorcerer hats, so it's really hard to see here. And then on Carl that dangles is the edition size, which is 300. So it says Walt Disney Imagineering exclusive and 300 for the edition size. So that is awesome. But then the people I was trading with really wanted another one of my pins. And I think what I traded for these was some of the Pink Hollow Mode storybook series, the princesses, and they were the special edition ones. So that worked out great for me. This pin alone is like $100 value. So it worked that I had those to trade. This is Carl as an old man, which is my favorite form of Carl, and his little walker there. So I won't turn this one around, but it is just as beautiful, just as shiny. I just love these. It's not glitter, it's like colored metal. So it's just beautiful. And those are going to look amazing on my new board. So Carl as well. I had an opportunity to get Russell too, but then it was like, sometimes you want a whole set of pins, and sometimes, you know, when you're doing a special board or something that's a variety of pins, you don't want too much of the same style of pin on there necessarily, unless it's like a little mystery set or something. Okay, let's continue with up. Oops, I got one that I didn't unwrap, and I was able to get this one in a large trade. So if you know about Adorbs, these are specifically cast member only. So it's really hard to get. And even if you go buy a box unopened, they're mystery sets. They come with 2 pins, and after there's certain movies that are higher value, and then they have chasers as well, and those are extreme value on some of them. But let's just go. I got Carl. So he is adorable, of course. He's an adorb. And this is my first one of Carl of the up pins as far as adorb. So he would be my first choice. Well, actually, they have Kevin and they have Kevin babies. I think Kevin's babies might be super chasers. So not just is there a chaser, there's a super chaser. And usually what it'll be is like the chaser. So if the whole collection is like a 900 limited edition, then the chasers might be like 300. This one is a 400. Okay, so maybe Adorbs are not 900 limited edition, but this one is 400. So that is Carl. He is awesome. So DSSH, D23 happened in California, and you may be seeing a lot of pins from that for sale on live sales, and they're expensive because that is one of the things. People go to D23 in California. It's expensive to go. It's hard to get into. There's long lines. There's apparently battles in the lines. It's hectic. So I understand why people price up the pins that they purchase, because they're high demand and not easy to get, and they went through a lot of effort to get them. Some of them go a little cuckoo in price, but anyway, this was one I saw, and I don't think I wanted it so much until I saw it in person, and it is lovely. So this is the Mad Hatter, and this series, I don't remember the name of the series, but they were all like magazine covers. So the magazine is Hatter. It is pin on pin. It is also, it's DSSH, Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So on his pin, let's see, the edition size on this one is 500. So it is a limited edition of, let's go back and come in, of 500 on that. Okay, so he's got a little sewing needle in his hand and scissors. Oh, actually, I can see it on the camera much better. Embroidery, sequins, buttons, mother of pearl, and mother of pearl. Oh, I got it. Look how good that camera is. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So, new phone. That's nice. Okay, and the other one I got, this is so cool. This is a Disneyland Paris pin, and I don't know much about these, but these were going for close to $100. I had seen a couple different characters, and I am so excited to have this one. So it is a limited edition Disneyland Paris, and this is my hand, and this is the pin. So it's a good 4-inch at least tall pin, 4 or 5 inches. It is, let's see, limited edition of 400. Paris numbers their pins, so it is number 23. Let's see if we can do this. You can kind of see it maybe, but it has the regular Mickey waffling because it is a Disney pin, but it says Disneyland Paris on the back, and it is awesome. Look at that. So I really want to, I have my Alice collection. I want to expand like the Mad Hatter section of that. Maybe eventually he'll get his own board or book or something, but I was loving this, just this giant version of Hatter. So, so cool. Okay, and then one more, I think, from Alice in Wonderland, and it is another villains pin. So in previous videos, I showed you, this is also from the D23 event, and oh my God, this villains collection was amazing. This, I don't even know what it's called. There were a couple villain collections, but this one was by far the most beautiful. And I so far have King Candy, and I have from Zootopia, Bellwether. And this is the Queen of Hearts. Look how bright that red is. It's stunning. It's like a shimmer in the roses. Let me get you the light. It again is pin on pin. So she is up there on top of the, you know, in front of the trees and so forth. And it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's see what the edition size of this one is. And so you guys see what I'm showing you. These are all fairly expensive pins, like $50 and up, what I showed you so far, basically. So how cool is it that I'm getting these and I didn't pay a thing? I'm doing it all through trading. Now, you know, obviously I have built up my traders over time and I've spent money on those. So don't get me wrong, there's been money spent, but it is so satisfying to go and get some of your ISOs, your seeking pins, and all of these were on my list so far, except for that giant Mad Hatter because I didn't know it existed. Okay, how about we go to WreckIt Ralph? I got, this is also D23, so these are people with the latest and greatest pins. That was the last big convention, that and Disney After Dark here in Orlando, but it wasn't half as big as the D23 in California. But this is the paint jars, and those were beautiful. I got Vanellope, and I decided to go ahead and get taffeta to match. Again, look at that pink. It's stunning, the pink color there. It's almost like a fuchsia color, and then you have taffeta, and again, it is pin on pin, so you can see that there. And I'm sure these are edition size of 3 or 4, maybe 500. These are from the Walt Disney Store limited edition of 400, and so you can see the pin on pin even where they're connected there. Yep, limited edition of 400. So excited to add that one as well. I'm leaving all of these on the backer cards for now, but I'm going to show you the pin board if I can get them all on there. There's a lot here. Okay, I've got some little pins too, and I'll show you those. Actually, let's take that one off. So the next one from WreckIt Ralph is this pin, a film strip pin, and I don't think I've ever gotten a film strip before, so I was excited to add this to my collection. Now, it is Ralph Breaks the Internet, so it's the second movie. I, you know, maybe would have preferred the first, but again, this was one that I traded several pins to get the one pin, and I think I did that with GoPin Pro. So they were there as a vendor. They had a table set up. So not only is it pins, there are some people selling things. So you can buy, sell, and trade. But they had other goodies too, like the GoPin Pro had their books and pages and things for sale. There were a couple other vendors that were selling handmade things, other Disney merch, but it was awesome. So there is Ralph Breaks the Internet film strip, and these are Walt Disney Imagineering exclusives, and it is a limited edition. Looks like 350 or 250. What did I do with the glasses? 250. So it's representing a film strip, and there you have it. There you go. So that's pretty cool. I have to not do any more backer cards or these are not going to fit on the board. Okay, I also was able to get one of the DSSH pins from Inside Out. I think this was a separate release, so this was not at an event, but that is Embarrassment from Inside Out 2. And he is a limited edition of 400. And he's just super cute. They came out with, I know they have Disgust and Sadness in this version, and then there's a marquee and a ticket, and I want both of those, but those were really high, and the people who had them, I didn't have something that they were interested to trade, and that certainly happens. You have to be prepared when you go to these things to hear no. And everybody's very nice about it. They'll look at your book and say, I don't see anything I need right now, and you'll do the same. I had some people ask for things. We were trading maybe a smaller value pin and then they saw something else in my book, but they didn't have anything equivalent or that I was good for my collection. Once in a while, a trade will be just for a trade and you'll build up traders. Like this one, I traded as part of the package, well, that I got some of these other pins, but I traded this one. It is Cinderella. Now, these pins are from a previous D23 and are highly, highly faked. And this is a good one. This one is authentic, but I had bought one for a box swap off eBay. I got it. You could see it was fake because I compared it to somebody else's picture of the real one, and this little kind of silhouette thing, it's showing up really nicely in this camera, but it's actually, well, no, I guess it shows up nicely either way. But Lady Tremaine in the back, for an example, in the pin I bought was covered, like half covered by the front character, and that's not the way the pin was made, so you do need to be careful on those. This one is a limited edition of 400. They had a lot of characters of this one. I remember when it came out, I think I was interested in, they had the Judy Hopps, I might have that one now, and they had a Mirabelle that was so cute, but this is adorable, really well made pin. It is heavy, it is thick, it is pin on pin. So I love that, and that may be a trader. I haven't decided. Okay, I picked up this one in trade because this one was part of the box set this year. And I've got a couple of the others that were sold individually, but the only way you could get this one is if you bought like a $100 box set that had 5 of the characters, and Evil Queen was an exclusive in there. So what does she say as far as, this is, oh, that's the that's the code. I was going to say it's 100 LE, but it is 1000 LE. So apparently they sold 1,000 of those boxes. She's beautiful. These are stained glass. I have another one on the way. I have the Maleficent one. I may or may not pick up the others. There's Haiti and there's, I have Yzma on the way. There's Haiti and Ursula are the other two. Okay, let's go with some small ones. So ones I was looking for to help complete collection. This is the Belle pin from the Disneyland hidden Mickey pins or hidden Disney pins that came out this year in the little mystery pack. So it's Belle, and I needed that one. And then I also needed this one, even though I don't collect him, Connie and Sarah. He's going in the ear hat collection because he was part of the set. So that is cute. I love all the ear hats. I did get one, what do you call these? So they're not ear hats, they're like Mickey ears bands, and it is Sully. So it is like if you bought a pair of Mickey ears, they have a Sully version like this. And this came in a 4-pin pack. It was a open edition pin, but I thought it was cute and got that one. I also picked up from the Hidden Disneys Ursula as one of the mini characters that was in that set. I think I only have 2 of the others. I traded away maybe Scar and even Chernabog, I think, and now I decided I want the set, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not a urgent thing, but if I find them, that would be great. Also traded for this small one. This is an open edition of last year. You might have seen I've been collecting the other princesses that came in this edition, and I just love it. I love this style more so than the one that came out this year of all the princesses. These are the princess portraits, I believe they're called. And so you have Belle. Very cute. Okay, and the last small one, and then I'll show you a couple doozies. This is Scar, and this was a mystery villain set that was on in the parks. So it was a mystery box that you can only get in the parks, and I've been collecting. I've got several back there in the background. I think I need maybe 2 more, maybe Ursula, and I'm not sure what else. I think there was 8 of them. I think I have the one from Mulan on the way. I can never remember that villain's name. Okay, this was a cool one. I have the tiniest little Tamatoa collection because I don't think there are many Tamatoa pins, but I wanted it. And so I wanted this puzzle piece that just had Tamatoa because I feel like I need all the Tamatoa pins. And I feel like that's not crazy because there can't be that many, right? Maybe? So these are limited edition of 600, it looks like, or 650 on the puzzle pins. And speaking of puzzles, I've got a doozy to show you guys. But I got this one. This is a chaser I have been looking for like 2 years, and it was high value. I wasn't willing to spend the money on it, but I certainly was willing to trade up for it, and it is Gazelle. She is the last one I needed as a chaser. I have the other one in this Zootopia set is Finnick, and I've had him for a long time, but I couldn't get Gazelle. She's not out there much, and she's super expensive. And this one is a 500 limited edition. And this will be the first puzzle I've completed with the chasers. So I do have like 2 or 3 other puzzles, but chasers are really hard to get and really expensive. So, okay, the last thing of the pins that I want to show you, I do have one other thing up my sleeve, but the last pin is a set, and I just traded for the whole set, and it cost me a lot of my pins. I think I traded, adding them together, about 8 pins for this, but it was worth it. So this is a brand new puzzle that has come out. I haven't even bought one box yet, but I have the whole complete puzzle now, except for the chasers. So there are 2 chasers to be had, but this is the new Encanto, and it feels like kind of cheating because it's such a challenge to complete a puzzle. And this guy, I don't know, he must have bought all the boxes at all the parks because he had 4 full sets to trade plus another 2 individual pins. So I asked him if he was trading and if he'd pull from the set, and he had one that he said he would pull from because one was missing. And then he's like, you could trade for the whole set. And I was like, yeah, but I don't think I have anything worth that. Never undervalue your pins, because he just went into my book and picked a bunch of pins that totaled the value. We got our calculators out. It was great. So I definitely really, really appreciate that about some of the traders. You don't always get that. Not everybody's willing to do that and wanting to trade for similar values. But that is it for the pins. I have one more thing I want to show you because I met a vendor there. Now, they were pin trading, but they were also selling merchandise, and it was all stuff done with laser cutting. They had the most beautiful ornaments, and they had little shelf sitters. They had pin boards they made. They even had this like, wasn't a charcuterie board, but it was like a cupcake decorating board or cookie decorating board. It was so cool. So they do a lot with the laser, but then they also paint the stuff as well. And they just had some really beautiful stuff done. So it is called Borderline Woodworker. And if I get it in time, he's sending me a code so that I can let you guys go to his site, to their site for a discount. So it is Lindsay and Paul Walker, and this is their card. I will leave their information down below, but I want to show you what I bought from them. So I have a lot of Disney ears, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while. and I ran out of places to put them. They're on the wall and hanging and stuff, but I've always wanted one of the displays, and they were selling these, and so I picked it up. He's got it nice and tight in the box here. You can see it coming, and so it is this, and I should have, oh, I have some Disney ears here that I showed on my last video. So the way these go, it can sit flat like this on a shelf. And then let me put this on. This has a bunch of tags on it, but just to show you, that's how your ears sit on it. But the really cool part is the end caps, they had customizable. So they had things painted and ready to go, and you could choose which end caps you wanted. And I'm just going to show you what I chose. Oh, I've got it. Okay, it can also go on the wall. So he's got some hangers here so that I can hang it directly on the wall too. I'm trying not to show you, but I think you saw. I got the inside out version. So his wife hand paints them. Paul does the woodworking and Lindsay does the painting, and this is the inside out characters. So very cool. And then you have the inside out 2 characters. How fun is that? So this is super cute. You've got to check them out. I wanted to buy a lot more, but I was very good because this is the only thing I bought. And this was like $40, $42 maybe. So I was so pleased to get that at such a good value, and I'm definitely going to be getting some pin boards from them. They had Halloween shelf sitters, but the ornaments were gorgeous too. And then they had a lot, like this one is nice, but they had some beautiful like Beauty and the Beast end caps and other princesses, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check them out. I'll leave their information down below. All right, you guys, so that was the amazing pin event. I hope you enjoyed the haul. It's a long one, and this is my haul. So let me know what pin you like the best today. Have you done an in-person event? Okay, hit me up if you're coming to Florida, and I can tell you what time to come because there are lots of them. But like I said, this one is 4 times a year so far, 4 or 5 times, and it's awesome. And that is it. So thank you for joining me on Pin Me Up Wednesday. Thank you for watching my haul. Sorry this took so long, but please leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite pin was. And give this video a like if you enjoyed the content. If you'd love to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't had a chance to do that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.